eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these eyes ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew, ooh. Only winning is exception on my crew, yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this, ayy. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this, ayy. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'ma act a fool with this, okay. Yeah, yeah. Then I hit that.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
For the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Breeze. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. He's got a man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Houston on the stop.
The All-Pro Justin Houston in on the tackle.
2nd and 5. At
the first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Breeze. Flushed out right. And that's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, and frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Breeze.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So first possession, 4th and short. Field goal's no gimme from here. What do you think about going for it?
I'm not just thinking about it. I'm signaling go for it. Let's get this, all right? Yeah, look, you're right. You know, the field goal is there, but it's not a chip shot. My big thing is opening drive. You're trying to establish momentum. Let's not stall it ourselves. Let's go get this first down and then just continue on downfield and try and get a touchdown.
I like your confidence.
Yeah, why not? Let's go.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He'll get this to Eckler. Calling a gain of 5, and it'll make it it's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. Second straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 5.
They'll give it to Mixon, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings
another try for Mixon. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal, he'll feel very disappointed.
And this time he is in. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
It's the score of Lions 7. Bears nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Taken in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Run there with Mostert as he'll push this forward and call it a 4-yard gain on 1st down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Brady. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Chicago.
Complete to
Deshaun Jackson, 75 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Extra point is
and good. It's up and good.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Ingram picks it, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
His throw caught right around the 6. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Bears have taken the lead. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14. Lions 7. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Being chased out left. Going deep for Hopkins. And incomplete on the deep ball. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. Throwing now is Breeze. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Breeze again. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
Lions 7.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Running on first down, Eckler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Breeze now to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. The Lions on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Third down.
That's into the hands of Eckler. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
A 56-yard attempt.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it, and it's complete. They're going to get the first. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The to the on first down, Breeze. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build up.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by a Kellen Witherspoon. Accelerating, and off he goes. The 30, 10, and they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
Graham Gano.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. A7 coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Extra point try good by Gano, and it's now 21-7. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Now Breeze to try again after the pick 6. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. On play action, now Breeze. Eluding the... Now Breeze lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they're already in the red zone, the 18-yard line. Is where they take over.
Recovered by Chicago.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Mostert. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and...
Working from the gun, it's Brady. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Here's Mostert, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
A 5-yard touchdown run as the Bears push further out in front. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty.
And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time.
Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he rifles one incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. Breeze now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph, and it's 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Brings up 4th down, solid coverage by the Bears D.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
For the field goal, a 39-yard attempt.
Rosehouse kick is good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away.
Taken in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there have to change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. Throwing again. Brady.
Going right back to Jones. This time the connection made.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Chicago.
Shotgun now for Brady. That's caught by Jackson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Complete.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
It's a gain of
As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing on first down is Brady.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Mostert. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
Field goal, a 36-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through.
Is good.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Fielded in the end zone.
And not a great return here. He'll make it back. Only to the 10-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments. That got his man complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Bears continue to pour it on.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Breeze will try again on second down. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Breeze now. Man over the middle, and it's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On play action, it's Breeze. It's brought incomplete. It's John Brown. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Hopkins, 40 yards. And the Lions are in for 6. And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
First and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
First play of the drive, a first down run. That sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you get them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them?
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady, and the Bears add on.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go.
Those passes intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up around the 41. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down?
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Touchdown.
Raheem Mostert, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Gano now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Bears 59, Lions 17. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Ayy, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ayy, I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable.